marching his way towards the boxing ring. It's another debutant here in World Series boxing, and that is Peter Mullenberg of the Netherlands. Light heavyweight boxing action coming your way, 81 kilogram boxers. Mullenberg. And he really has put Netherlands IUB Open boxing back on the map with his European Championship success earlier this year. Reigning European Championship silver medalist. Tournaments in Minsk, Belarus earlier this summer. And here about to make his World Series boxing debut for the Italia Thunder. Fellow debutant Brian 21 years of age, representing the Argentina Condors. Two debutants for the Argentinian team here tonight. They've got just 3 collective wins as a team, have the Condors, and 2 of them have been accumulated by 1 boxer. So there's no doubt that they're the less experienced of the 2 teams competing here tonight. Mullenberg brings together a good set of credentials from IUB Open boxing, but there you see another blank slate in terms of World Series boxing, making his debut over the 5 3-minute round distance here tonight. No vest, no head guard, remember. Of course, the head guard has already been removed from elite men's competition in IUB Open boxing. But that has been a feature throughout the 3 completed seasons to date of World Series boxing. This exciting team competition that is a showcase for the best IUB boxers in the world. And there you see a blank slate also for Brian Suarez, as he too is making his bow here in World Series boxing. We're not following weight order, not compelled to follow weight order here in World Series boxing, but let's get this into
Condors, Argentina, Brian Suarez. De Italia Thunder, Peter Mullenberg. Árbitro John Kennedy, jurados Armando Carbonell, Daniel McFarland, Clemente Carrillo, Tony German y Jean Robert Line.
Apeso con la cabeza, ok, codazo, por debajo. Discuto, ok, gracias, suerte.
So a sporting touch of gloves to begin the opening round of this 81 kilogram light heavyweight contest between Peter Mullenberg, representing the Dolce & Gabbana Italia Thunder, wearing yellow trunks trimmed with orange and grey and white, and his opponent is Brian Suarez, 21 years of age, wearing blue trunks trimmed with white, boxing for the Argentina Condors. Both of the boxers making their World Series boxing debuts. Mullenberg, 25 years of age, experienced in IUB Open boxing, he gets through with a good counter right hand out of that orthodox stance.
Stop, right. Stop. Okay.
Again, Brazilian referee, just like his Colombian counterpart in the bout before, just having his hands full in terms of boxers not heeding the instructions, continuing to box despite his exhortations of stop and break. to approach a minute gone in this opening round. Hard exchange of punches on the inside. Both boxing. And again, Mullenberg this time the guilty party. Proffers his gloves in the form of an apology. Suarez appears to have accepted it, and we're back to action once more. Just over a minute gone in the opening round. A range with a jab and then finishes that combination with a hard left to the body. Did Suarez really effective. Boxing effectively on the back foot. Demonstrating a good jab as well. Mullenberg blocking plenty of them with his forearms, but as he moves backwards, Suarez demonstrating pretty good lateral movement and boxing effectively in reverse gear. Emil Peralta got himself a medal in the Amateur World Championships in the 91kg heavyweight division. Put an undefeated run together at light heavyweight during season 3 of World Series boxing. He's currently nursing a hand injury, so not sure when he'll make his bow for the Argentina Condors this season. But if those two guys are sparring together, well, that is going to be high quality sparring indeed. Suarez is acquitting himself really well in this opening round against Peter Mullenberg. Mullenberg just bulldozing his man back to the ropes and working to the body. Good uppercut at close quarters from Suarez. Right hand from Mullenberg wasn't too far away. And it's been an all-action start to round number 1 in the light heavyweight division. 10-second clap has sounded. Right hand over the top from Mullenberg got through. After the couple of close quarters, little nudging shots being scored by Mullenberg before a sharp left jab got through to end the exchange from Suarez in what was a really entertaining and competitive opening round.
Dan zie je de punten.
Some of the nudging shots getting through from Mullenberg. And again, that's a fair reflection of the action that has just taken place. Two judges scoring in favour of Suarez, one judge in favour of Mullenberg. So the judges split in the way they view that opening round. Bell sound to begin round number 2, 81kg light heavyweight division World Series boxing action in Group A. Pumping out that jab rather incessantly is Brian Nahuel Suarez, making his World Series boxing debut but not overawed by the occasion, and has acquitted himself very well in that opening round, taking it for 2 of the 3 judges at ringside. Mullenberg, very experienced campaigner with the 25-year-old, works for the defence of the Netherlands Army. We mentioned he got to a good right hand and then dropped immediately to the body to score with some effective punches, but Suarez comes straight back with an offensive burst of his own. The European Championship medal, the silver medal that Mullenberg took, as he's just been pecked and poked to the body by Suarez. His first European Championship medal since 1993, so he really has done a terrific job in putting Netherlands AIBA Open Boxing back on the map. Suarez got through with a long left-right. Here competing for the Italia Thunder. It's Mullenberg targeting the body once more, just finding a way around the elbows of Suarez. Comes back with a good left hand to the body and then took a hard right hook around the back of his left glove, did Suarez. So Mullenberg just beginning to measure his man a little bit more effectively here in round number 2, and he's scoring effectively with clubbing hooks at close quarters once more. Suarez effective to fire back, but those shots repelled by the gloves and forearms of the man from the Netherlands. left hand was right on the button. It's a fast pistol combination, pumped in by Mullenberg. Suarez coming back with shots of his own, but again it was a hard left hand that had the final say in that exchange from Mullenberg.
No.
The boxers just crowding their work a little bit, but now Mullenberg back at mid-range, good right hand from Suarez. Immediate response from Mullenberg, who has appeared very effective indeed at mid and short range. Whereas when it's at long range and he's on the back foot in this type of manner, that's where Suarez appears to have been most effective. So the battle for territory is absolutely crucial. Who will be able to dictate their style and tempo on the contest? Remember, Suarez took the opening round 2-1 for the judges. One judge scoring in favour of Mullenberg. It's been a brighter start to this round because of combinations and work like this. At mid and short range, Mullenberg has been really effective. And he has generally been first and third, having the first and last word in the exchanges. And that was a very good round indeed. A competitive round, but one suspects that Mullenberg has done enough to tilt it in his favour. How will the judges view it? The eye-catching punches, the harder punches came from the man from the Netherlands in that particular round. Left hand like that just caused Suarez to skip backwards and get his boxing stance beneath him, but then he was put under sustained pressure on the ropes.
Okay.
And indeed, all three judges scoring it in favour of Mullenberg.
All drie van Peter.
Terrific second round for the man representing the Italia Thunder. He'll be looking to capitalise on that. Suarez too will be aware of the status of the bout. Will be looking to get it back to where he wants it to be. Was particularly effective on the back foot when operating behind a left jab that he snaked out into good effect. Well, too much grease applied to the face.
Okay.
For the third time in three bouts, we've seen a referee ask the question to have the excess grease removed, but round 3 is now underway. And immediately Mullenberg trying to get into mid and short range and work away to both head and body. That's how he was successful in taking round number 2 in unanimous fashion. This is where Suarez wants the bout, where he can work behind what is a really effective jab. But when that jab isn't working and he allows himself to be beaten to the punch, well, Mullenberg is the fighter who is in the ascendancy. You see clubbing right hands on the inside, takes one to reply, but then again, first and third is Mullenberg once again. Suarez coming forward, that brings about an immediate retaliation from Mullenberg, and now the contest is increasingly toe-to-toe, and you just wonder, it's a terrific response from Suarez, but is he being drawn into the type of contest that Mullenberg wants? Because that's where Mullenberg had most success, the majority of his success, during round number 2. Approaching the halfway stage of this third round. Suarez, to begin this third round, almost looked as though he was choosing to fight fire with fire and accommodate Mullenberg in toe-to-toe exchanges. One has to wonder about the wisdom of that strategy, given how effective Mullenberg was at close range in round number 2. Low blow dug in from Mullenberg. Suarez doesn't complain, takes another cuffing shot from the right hand of Mullenberg. Four punch combination bursted out by Mullenberg. Suarez just makes a miss. And we're inside the final minute now of this third round. World Series debuts for both of these boxers, and they are providing a terrific spectacle to this point in the contest. Mullenberg just making Suarez uncomfortable. You saw the Argentinian wincing as he was being put under pressure by Mullenberg, who just was putting pressure on the ropes. Suarez used his legs to get away, but now he's pinned to the ropes on the other side of the ring. Mullenberg just coming on strong in this closing minute. Takes a hard left hand to the body from Suarez. He's The rugged customer is Peter Mullenberg, and one is left with the sense that the contest is just tilting in his favour. The work of Suarez becoming a little bit more ragged. Whereas Mullenberg appears to be
Good too.
Good right left got through from the man representing the Italian Thunder. And there's the bell to end this round number 3. Tired looking walk. What was a short walk back to his corner from Suarez. Saw how he attempted to accommodate Mullenberg at the start of that round and fight fire with him. But as the round progressed, it was Mullenberg who was coming out on top in the exchanges. Suarez, for my money, very much second best as that round progressed. All 3 judges scoring in favour of Mullenberg in round number 3, but you perhaps heard.
I need you to win this, Pete.
And you heard again there. Lee Pullen, the coach of the Italian Thunder, passing on the instructions in English to Peter Mullenberg of the Netherlands, saying that he needs him to win this round. So just a spot of urgency being injected into the instructions as once again too much petroleum jelly applied to the face of Suarez. Referee now happy, and round number 4 begins. So with the words of Lee Pullen ringing in his ear, that Coach Lee Pullen telling Peter Mullenberg that he needs him to win this round, Peter Mullenberg has come out brightly, but he's met head on by Brian Nahuel Suarez. These 2 boxing debutants producing a terrific contest. No, a terrific left uppercut that got through from Suarez just a few moments ago. Both boxers know that this contest is still somewhat in the balance. Suarez took the opening round, 2-1 on the judges' scorecard. Mullenberg has taken the subsequent rounds 3-0. So Lee Pullen telling him that he needs to come out and win this round. Pullen will be aware that a strong showing from Suarez here in round number 4 will put this contest right back in the balance. Minute gone in round number 4. Mullenberg, the 8th ranked AIBA Open boxer in the world, taking on his fellow debutants in World Series boxing action. The mouthpiece of Suarez has been dislodged, so once again, the red corner been pretty busy up and down those short tonight. What was removing the excess grease on the face and then reinserting mouthpieces that were dislodged. So it was half hanging out of his mouth before Mullenberg just completely removed it with a sharp left right. You see a boxer push that mouthpiece out of the mouth, it's often a sign that they're feeling the pace, just looking to ease their breathing, and if they dislodge it without any assistance from the other fighter in form of his punches, well, it can often be a tactic, can sometimes be a tactic to buy themselves more time. I'm not suggesting that's what Suarez is doing here, but I am suggesting that he's feeling the taste, because he's breathing through a rather open mouth here. We're on the halfway stage of round number 4.
Good too.
Right hand from Mullenberg.
That's a goeie.
Just causes Suarez to back up a while.
He's
not letting his hands go. And now the legs of Suarez just
Goed zo. Mooi.
right left combination. Suarez is in trouble.
Goed zo, jongen.
Peter Mullenberg has produced a
Goed zo.
round knockout victory on his World Series boxing debut. A terrific
Dat is een goede binnenkomen.
from Coach Lee Pullen.
Ja, zeker.
Because Brian Nahuel Suarez just began to unravel in round number 4. Mullenberg sensed it and showed a terrific finishing instinct and got his man out of there in a hurry. That was the left-hand to the canvas. The referee began to toll the count, but they dispensed with it and waved the contest over. Terrific finish from Peter Mullenberg in what was a competitive encounter. With Suarez taking the opening round 2 judges to 1. But as the contest progressed, the quality and Mullenberg began to tell, and he produced a 4th round knockout victory to make it 3-0
Oh, mooi.
Mooi. Ja.
of the Italian Thunder and secure victory for his team in this opening bout of season 4 here in Group A. Nice to see Suarez up on his feet and moving under his own steam.
Gefeliciteerd, jongen.
Courtesy of a high intensity attack and a terrific final combination. Right hand, left hook that sent him tottering to the canvas and collapsing against the turnbuckle. Mullenberg makes it 3-0 in favour of the Italian Thunder. Here's the official verdict.
Peter Mullenberg.
So Peter Mullenberg has his hands raised after producing a 4th round knockout victory. Nice to see that sporting embrace because Mullenberg will know that he was given a contest by Brian Nahuel Suarez, but the 8th ranked AIBA Open boxer in the world, the European Championship bronze medalist from Minsk,
Nou, dat is een goede reclame.
stamping his authority on the contest and producing a 4th round knockout at the 2-minute 16 mark of round number 4. So there's confirmation. It is impossible for the Argentina Condors to open season 4 with a victory, having conceded the opening 3 bouts in this Group A matchup. But now they will be fighting for pride and indeed fighting for glory.
Ja, daar ging hij.
Dat is wel even leuk.
Ja.
Because if they can ensure that it isn't a whitewash, they
Hoppa,
can perhaps
yeah.
sneak a point, even though all 3 points will go in favour of the Italian Thunder. Scores of 5-0, 4-1, 4-0,